Hi, my name is Myra Tanksley, and I am recording this on December the 22nd, 2013. And I am the single mother of an autistic 20-year-old young man who is currently illegally being held and confined in the state of Ohio ICF MR facility by the government. Probate court, the Ohio Attorney General's office, which represents the state of Ohio, the Ohio Department of Developmental Disabilities, Fayette County Board of DD, the limited guardian Aaron Sanford have all turned their head and a blind eye to the abuse and neglect of my son. He has been over to CDC twice, and the audio tape that I'm going to post is when he was there the first time, which was a voluntary admission for 3 months while they were modifying our home. At that time, there was a resident that had tried to talk to me 2 times. Well, the second time he succeeded. First time he couldn't talk to me because I was on the phone. His name is Danny, and I don't really know if he's a mentally retarded, if he's an MR or autistic, but he desperately wanted me to know that he seen my son being assaulted by a Bobby. And you'll hear on the tape, even though he was mumbling on his breath because he didn't want the staff to overhear him, you'll hear him saying that they threw that boy to the floor, talking about my son, and he was popped. And my son had also told me that a guy named Robert had threw him to the floor and was hitting him in his head when he threw him to the floor. So I don't know if Bobby is the same guy as Robert, or if they're 2 different employees. But this happened back in February 2012, February the 20th, 2012, when I was over visiting my son, and we had walked down the hall to a med pass. And that's one of the reasons why CDC doesn't want me to be over in the living area, afraid of all the dirt that I would learn from the residents, and they don't want me to see Marquis every day. They don't want me to talk to him on the phone. I don't have any phone privileges, or Marquis doesn't have any phone privileges. He cannot talk to me on the phone at all. That includes receiving phone calls from me and me receiving phone calls for him. So we're not able to talk on the phone at all. And that particular day, this was the second time that Danny had approached me, and this time I listened. It's recorded on a micro cassette, and so it's not the best quality. I wish it was better quality, but you'll be able to hear him saying that they threw my son to the floor. Actually, he said push down to the floor, then he said thrown to the floor. And you'll hear me telling one of the staff members that it was okay for Danny to talk to me. She didn't want him to come over there and talk to me, tell on the place. There's a real terrible, sick code of silence over there that nobody's supposed to acknowledge or report abuse. So he was able to tell me what he had been trying to tell me the first time he approached me. I do have a Facebook page right now that you can go to and see some of the pictures and evidence of the abuse and neglect and assault of my son. I also have the video of the audio tape of December 1st, 2012, of Marquis being attacked and punched. I audio taped it and actually witnessed this, and that tape is on YouTube as well. So please feel free to visit the Facebook page. I have had some petitions out there for months. The Facebook page is called The Abuse and Neglect of Autistic Marquis Tanksley by the Government. The URL is facebook.com/ abuse and neglect of Marquis Tanksley. I believe it's just shameful that we have to have these sick, corrupt, evil people in our lives. Anytime you can allow abuse and then deny it, You know, nobody can deny, unless they're blind or deaf, the abuse and neglect and assault of my son. I made sure of that. The evidence is there. So nobody can deny it. But these people are actually trying to deny it and ignore it. And actually, the attorney that filed a motion to take my guardianship away is dead now. He unexpectedly died a few weeks. And he was very arrogant attorney and boast about abusing his power, that he run over people. I had that on tape. I might post that on YouTube too. So this is not all make-believe. I'm not making up pictures and waving the magic wand and hiring people and making up all kind of tapes and all that kind of stuff. It's the real deal. So here's the tape of Danny, and once again I apologize that it's not as clear as I want it to be, and it's low because he did not want them to hear him telling me this, so he was mumbling under his breath. So here is the tape, and thank you for listening. And look for more audio tapes, revealing audio tapes. Thank you very much.
I'm Marquis. I'm Marquis.